Hello friends, you are on the channel Quotes of Great Men. Enjoy watching. But already it is time to depart, for me to die, for you to go on living. Which of us takes the better course is concealed from anyone except God. I have good hope that there is something remaining for the dead. One ought not to return injustice, nor do evil to anybody in the world, no matter what one may have suffered from them. May I consider the wise man rich, and may I have such wealth as only the self-restrained man can bear or endure. I only know that I know nothing. All that we know is nothing can be known. I know what I do not know. So you would rather suffer an injustice than do an injustice? Men of Athens, I honor and love you, but I shall obey God rather than you. And while I have life and strength, I shall never cease from the practice and teaching of philosophy. Whatever authority I may have rests solely on knowing how little I know. By all implies marry if you get a great wife/husband, you are going to be pleased. If you get a bad as single, you are going to become a philosopher. I know one thing, that I know nothing. There are beds and tables in the world, plenty of them, are there not? But there are only two ideas or forms of them, one the idea of a bed, the other of a table. Thou shouldst eat to live, not live to eat. One cannot come closer to the gods than by bringing health to his fellow man. To give either to any public matter of interest or to any concern of my own, but I am in utter poverty by reason of my devotion to the God. Not I, but the city teaches. I only know one thing, and that is I know nothing. All I know is that I do not know anything. It was far too cold. The second I got out, I had this incredible headache. I'm just not used to it. The last time I saw snow was years and years ago. One thing I know, that I know nothing. This is the source of my wisdom. If you will be guided by me, you will make little account of Socrates, and much more of truth. Falling down is not a failure. Failure comes when you stay where you have fallen. Awareness of ignorance is the beginning of wisdom. If you want to be wrong, then follow the masses. The secret of happiness, you see, is not found in seeking more, but in developing the capacity to enjoy less. When the debate is lost, slander becomes the tool of the loser. In every person there is a sun. Just let them shine. True wisdom comes to each of us when we realize how little we understand about life, ourselves, and the world around us. We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is a habit. When you want success as badly as you want the air, then you will get it. There is no other secret of success. I know that I am intelligent because I know that I know nothing. He who is not contented with what he has would not be contented with what he would like to have. The unexamined life is not worth living. Sometimes you have to let go to see if there was anything worth holding on to. There is no possession more valuable than a good and faithful friend. When a woman is allowed to become a man's equal, she becomes his superior. Silence is a profound melody for those who can hear it above all the noise. It is better to make a mistake with full force of your being than to carefully avoid mistakes with a trembling spirit. To find yourself, think for yourself. Lies are the greatest murder. They kill the truth. The more I learn, the less I realize I know. To believe without evidence and demonstration is an act of ignorance and folly. How can you call a man free when his pleasures rule over him? Understanding a question is half an answer. Be the kind of person that you want people to think you are. Marry a good woman and be happy the rest of your life. Or marry a bad and become a good philosopher. The only true wisdom is in knowing you know nothing. Trust not a woman when she weeps, for it is her nature to weep when she wants her will. I call myself a peaceful warrior because the battles we fight are on the inside. The years wrinkle our skin, but lack of enthusiasm wrinkles our soul. He is the richest who is content with the least. Improve yourself by other men's writings, thus attaining effortlessly what they acquired through great difficulty. The easiest and noblest way is not to be crushing others, but to be improving yourselves. Remember, no human condition is ever permanent. Then you will not be overjoyed in good fortune, nor too scornful in misfortune. Prefer knowledge to wealth, for the one is transitory, the other perpetual. A fool can be identified by two things. He talks about things useless to him, and says when he is not asked. Thanks for watching. Check out these educational videos too.